What are we expecting? We expecting you saying dumb shit in other streams. That's what we expecting. But yeah, this is it. I'll be back. I'm back. So yeah, anybody got any questions about this shit? This tier list that I want to make was basically I thought about making this before, but I just want to make a video about it. Um, so basically, this is a Lee Chalam tier list, and basically I'm just ranking Lee on all the games that I played in tournament in, right? Or played at a high level, right? So Tekken 4 is obviously the best Lee that's ever been, right? That's by far he is the best. That's the best Lee's ever been is Tekken 4 by far, and it's because he has an infinite sidestep two misstep into 1-2-4 just frame, which is like really spammable, really plus. And he has an infinite, so it's not much to say why he's really good. Tekken Dark Resurrection, up 4-4, 14 frame launcher, back 4 launch and crouches, down 4-1 being plus 1 on block, 8 frame jabs. Um, Good range, good movement. Hitman stance had auto block. Hitman stance sidestep was better too. 1-2-4 had a just frame that if you press 4 at the last hit, it does more damage. But sidestep 2 was plus frames. You do sidestep 2 on hit into 1-2-4-4 was natural combo in Tekken 4. He also had Acid Rain also into full combo, and he also had Infinite War Infinite Arena Infinite. Well, but I was saying with Tekken 5, um, 14 frame hop kick. His knee was 14 frames, so he could like launch jacks down forward too, and all types of shit with up 4-4. All types of minus 14 moves. He got a hop kick. Um, Hitman stance had auto block, so it automatically blocks highs and mids. Like you don't need to get out of it to block. Hitman 2 was safe. Hitman sidestep was better. Lee's down 3 was 0 on hit, so you could do like Hitman jabs afterwards and beat shit out. Down 4-1 was plus 1. Back 4 launched duckers, so if you duck and back 4 hits you, you get launched. His range was better in this game. His combos always worked. His combos never whiffed. They always worked. Like literally, his combos always worked. He had no combo issues in this game. And only weakness I could say is that his lows were all launch punishable. And I guess his Oki wasn't that great, but other than that, and also he was one of the few characters with a good wall carry, and his damage was good too. He had good damage. He isn't as weak as he is now when it comes to damage. He actually hurts. You get launched by Lee is a wrap in Tekken 5. Oh yeah, 1-2-2 was safe on block, and 2-2 was safe on block too. Tekken 6 is a tricky one. I kind of feel like a lot of Lee players don't understand why he's really good, but that's because a lot of Lee players only play Lee in Tekken 7, right? But Tekken 6 Lee is like he's a double-edged sword, right? Like he's really risky, right? But like the counter hit damage that he got in that game was really, really high. Like his counter hit damage is really strong because he got Oki after he did combo. After you got hit with like 2-2-3 or any of his counter hits, he could get potential more damage by either doing a reset or getting some kind of grounded Oki shit. So he got a lot of Oki after his counter hits in Tekken 6. And also his war game was stronger in Tekken 6 too. Like he had setups to resplash you on the wall if you got up wrong and shit like that. So Tekken 6 Lee's strength was mostly his Oki after his counter hits. And just how much damage he got for counter hits. So like even though his like he was really risky, right? Like down 3 launch punishable, Silvertail launch punishable, down back 3 was 4 launch punishable, misstep low being -6 on hit. Like all that shit is really risky, but at least he got damage for counter hits. And his downfall one was mad good. His downfall one sometimes crushed highs and also made you kind of like stick to your opponent. So you could do a lot of DF1s to pressure somebody with him. So you could actually like DF1 pressure a lot with Tekken 6 Lee. And also his high crushes crushed a lot better. If you got hit with 444 on counter hit, that was the end of the round in Tekken 6. Yeah, he don't got down 3 into full combo, but he doesn't need that because he just got Oki off all his counter hits. And his 1+2 is better in Tekken 6 also. 1+2 was only just like in DR. And DR was the same. 1+2 was -1 on block. So you could do like 1+2 into Wase and 4, or like 1+2 into 3-3 and beat out like mid options and shit. You could play some counter hit games with 1+2 on block. So 1+2 was only -1, which is why I don't know why they took that shit out. But like 1+2 was mad good. 1+2 was really good. In that game, you could kind of like throw it and see what's good with it. Um, yeah, just overall, man, the things that make him really good in 6 and DR is literally his wall game and how much damage he gets for playing his game. You know, his game is counter hits, right? So yeah, it's mostly like the reason why he's the best in his best version is because he has an infinite, and that sidestep two shit was like really spammable. It was plus frames on block, and then if it hits you, he gets 1, 2, 4, and if you press 4 again at the last 4, he got a just frame. And his acid rain also got like a full combo. It was OD. Like he just had an infinite. He was fucking cheesy, and you could just spam like most. If you watch a high level elite match in Tekken 4, it was just a lot of sidestep twos. Cause that shit was mad plus on block, and then if that shit hits you, he gets a guaranteed 1, 2, 4, 4, and then he has an arena infinite also. So, but yeah, these are my reasons for placing these. Um, you know what I'm saying? Also, the thing about Tekken 6, the movement wasn't so great in that game, so it allowed Lee to be able to play his offense game without worrying about either getting spaced out or sidewalked or backdash or anything like that. Plus, his tracking was better. His tracking was better in Tekken 6. So you didn't really need to worry about getting stepped or nothing. Like you could literally get mauled. Like he could literally rush you down, and he doesn't need to. Like he could play his poke game. He could play his poke game and his counter hit game without worrying about getting out, like moved out, outspace or nothing. And Tekken 6 is pretty much the only thing your opponent could do is like just raw guess. That's the only thing they could really do. Yo, what makes him so bad in Tag 1? Oh, that Tag 1 is like a 2D game, bro. That shit has health. Characters have health in Tag 1. And Lee Chalan, he had like Ling Zayu help. Like the females in Tekken Tag 1 have the lowest health. So Lee Chalan he had the lowest health in the game. So Tag 1 is different than other Tekken games. Characters have different health bars. And Lee's happens to be the lowest health bar in the game. He has the same health bar as like the females like Ling and shit like that. So when you hit Lee, that shit hurts a lot. So he couldn't take a hit in that game. So that's why he's so low. Don't get me wrong, he does have some good shit in the game. Like he got like down back 3, he got back 1, 1, 2 just frame, he got back 4, but like he bleeds too much in that game, bro. He bleeds a lot. My placement for putting tag 2 here is this game was kind of hard for me to rank Lee in this shit cuz like this game is so team dependent, right? But Lee as as a standalone character in this game was pretty good. I think the issue with Lee in this game is that the system doesn't benefit him. That's the issue with Tag 2 Lee. The system doesn't benefit him. The movement is way too good in this game, and Lee's movement is not really good. So like Lee could get like easily outspaced and sidewalked really easily to the point that you really don't need to really take his pokes. You could just kind of move out of all of the shit. And that's a big problem with Lee when it comes to like his offense poke game and games where you could literally just easily sidewalk and just like move out of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's Lee's issue in Tag 2 is that you needed a he was mostly an assist character. Yeah, let me put him let me actually put him like that. He was more of an assist character, right? He was more so used to help out the main character you were using. He wasn't really somebody that you put on point. He was mostly just used for war carry. Don't get me wrong, he has some good shit, but his damage output was really low, and his range and like being able to move out of everything was rough for him in that game. It was really rough. He could get option select really easy in Tag 2. But like I said, he still had good shit, and his combos were consistent too. You wasn't gonna drop no Lee Charlon combos. You know what I'm saying? Like he was consistent. He didn't have no glitches. He ain't have no glitches or nothing like that. So the issue with him, like I said, he's more like a assist character. He's more like a character you use to help out your buff ass character like Bruce or Lars or Devil Jin or any of those top tier characters that you used. You used him. You used Lee to help you with the wall carry, but he was still alright. He was okay. A lot of hard work though. I played two Lees in the game, so I made that shit harder for myself using two fucking assist characters on a team. It was actually really stupid to do that, but I did that. But it was, you know what I'm saying? Um, Tekken 5 Lee, when I think about it, he's actually better than what I thought he was when I actually played the game. Cause when I played the game, um, that game has a lot of top tiers, right? That game, like like Steve Fox had the Infinite, Brian was OD, Ganru was OD, Nina was like super cheesy. Like the game was just broken. The game was just an unbalanced mess. Like everybody was like OD. The thing with Tekken 5 is that yeah, the top tiers are really broken, like Double Gen and all that shit. But Tekken 5, the mid tiers was still kind of cheap. Like I'll tell you some secret tech that probably nobody knows. And Tekken 5 was actually a full combo. So Lee had tech traps in Tekken 4 and Tekken 5. So if you tech rolled after like a down 3 in specific situations, Lee Chalan got a free Hitman 4. And that's a full combo. That's a full combo. So he has some shit that I learned about Lee Chalan, but it was like when Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection was coming out, so I couldn't really use it in tournament. But he did have some real cheap shit that by the end of Tekken 5, I thought he was actually pretty fucking strong. Once I figured out those tech traps that he had, that if you fucking tech roll after down 3, he gets a full combo. You know what I'm saying? So he got a Hitman 4 after the tech roll, which is crazy, right? So he actually was pretty good. Plus he had a 4-4, a 14 frame launcher, back 4 launch and duckers. Down 4-1 was +1. He still had back 1-1-2 just frame. One issue with Tekken 5.0 Lee though is that his E slide only did 15 damage. I kid you not, his E slide did 15 damage. It was really fucking bad. It was really bad. That shit did 15 damage, dude. That shit was really bad. I actually forgot that shit did that much damage. Yeah, let me switch that placement. That E slide did 15 damage, dude. I actually just remembered that shit did 15 damage. Another issue with him is that he had no tracking in Tekken 5. Yeah, no problem, man. I think honestly, like I know there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be. I don't care if people get mad at this shit, but I'm gonna speak facts right now. How many people? 45 people. I'm the only person that is qualified to make this tier list. You know why? I literally have played Lee Chalan in high level in every single Tekken game. I am the only elite player qualified to make this fucking list. So anybody that says, "Oh, Lee Chala is the best he's ever been in 7," you can't say that shit because the only Tekken game you played in tournament with Lee was Tekken 7. So get that crap out of here. I'm the only person qualified to make this shit. You could literally YouTube fighting GM and you see me playing in tournaments in Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. You see me playing Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 6, Tekken 5, Tekken 7. The only shit that you can't fucking see me play is fucking Tag 1 and Tekken 4. And the reason why is because I was like 14 years old in those games. But I did play against top players in New York in those games. So I understood what high level was in both of those games. So I'm also qualified to talk about those games. Because my first Tekken game that I played in high level, that I got introduced to high level and found out what Evo was Tekken 4. Tekken 4 was literally my first high level Tekken. So I actually started taking Tekken seriously in Tekken 4. Tekken 4 Tag 1. Tekken 4 Tag 1 is like the first, like that's the first I got introduced to high level. That's why I understand the Tekken 4 meta was literally because I was getting hit by that shit. I was getting fucking Nina and fucking Just Frame Laser Scraper by Jin and all that shit. I was eating all of that shit in Tekken 4. You know what I'm saying? Like I was eating all that shit in Tekken 4. I was eating Just Frame Laser Scrapers. I was eating all types of shit, bro. I was eating all types of shit. My bad. I had to refresh the page. But all right, let's go to Tekken 7. Oh my god. Tekken 7 Lee, man. He got too many. Yo, my issue with Tekken 7 Lee is that I don't think he fits the game. To be real with you, like he got too many glitches in this game. Like shit just doesn't work. It feels like he's a beta test. Like combos magically whiff for no reason. Moves track when they feel like it. Like sometimes a move tracks the way it's supposed to. Another time it doesn't. It's way too easy to option select all his shit. Like even a fucking Vanquisher knows to fucking jab and then duck fucking Hitman 3. It's ridiculous, bro. How easy it is to deal with him in this game. Fucking they nerfed his range. You know what I'm saying? The screw system too fucks him up too. Like he literally doesn't have no Oki after his counter hits. So like the damage output on him is really low now. Cause like he got damage was from Oki. But now that he don't got no Oki, it's kinda rough for him. That his damage output is so low. Plus they nerf walls too. So he even does less damage on the wall now. So he's in a really rough spot in Tekken 7. I just don't think he fits the game. And he's way too buggy. He's way too buggy in Tekken 7. Like way too buggy. Like way too buggy. Like shit just works when it feels like working. I feel like he's just damage wise, he's too weak. Like you have to hit somebody mad times, but also is like one of those things is like people are not scared to just raw guess on him in this game. Like people just raw guess because they know if they guess wrong, they eating some like chip ass damage that doesn't hurt at all. So people just raw guess against Lee because the shit don't hurt. Like nothing he does hurts. The only thing he has that hurts is while saying 2-3 in a rage drive. Or if you get hit with back four and counter hit. But that's it. Everything else is like that down three combo, that shit is shitty damage. Magic four, shitty ass damage. 444, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay damage. Yeah, I just don't like him in Tekken 7. I'm just being real with you. I don't think much about him in Tekken 7. The way he is, like down two doesn't fully high crush. 444 doesn't high crush all the time. I get stuffed out of it. He's just like really sloppy in the game. He's really sloppy in Tekken 7. But yeah, I think Tekken 7 Lee is like one of the worst leads to me. That's just my opinion. I don't like him in the game. I don't think he's. I don't know why Voltrail was. I don't know why Beats and Voltrail was saying in Raccoon stream that I think Tekken 7 is the best league ever. I've literally never said that shit. I feel like they got their ears up their ass or some shit like that for them actually thinking that I fucking said that shit. I read that dumb shit y'all was saying in Raccoon stream. I've literally have never said that shit in my life. I've never said that shit. I've literally never said this shit. If I actually felt that way, dude, I got the screenshot too. I saw what y'all was saying. I got the screenshot. That shit literally said, yo, then why does GM complain about Lee so much? That's what you said. So don't come out with no screenshots. I got the screenshot of your ass saying that dumb shit in Raccoon chat. I got the screenshot of you and Beats saying that shit. So don't come here with that shit. I got the evidence on that shit. That's why I called your ass out. I got the screenshots of your ass saying that dumbass shit, saying I'll be flip flopping about Lee Chalan. I've never said. I said Lee Chalan is the Tekken and season 4 is the best version of Lee in Tekken 7. I've literally said that. Like I said, Tekken season 4 is the best version of Lee. That doesn't mean that I think this is one of the best Lees that's ever. I've been saying Lee Chalan is not. I don't like Lee Chalan in Tekken 7. And I've stuck to that word. I've literally stuck to that word. You know why I've stuck to that word? What character did I play in tournament when I actually played in tournaments in this game? Did I play Lee Chalan? No, I played Geese Howard. Why? Because I don't think Lee is good. I'm not going to play a character that I don't like in the game, or a character that I don't think could win at a high level, which is why I did not play Lee. I played Geese. Why? Cause I felt like Geese could win in season 2, 1, 2, 3. That's why I played him, and that shit won me tournaments. So I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally played the character that I felt could win. That's why. Like I've never said anything positive about Lee in Tekken 7. I've literally never said anything. I didn't like Lee in Tekken 7 since season 1, dude. Yeah, I've literally never liked Lee since season 1. Why you think I literally honestly, like I said in the chat, if it wasn't for Geese being in Tekken 7, I would not have played Tekken 7. I literally quit. After season 1, I literally quit Tekken. Like I stopped playing Tekken. And then Geese got announced, and I was like, "Oh shit, they put in Geese. I got to play Tekken again." That's my favorite character. So Geese is literally exactly Go Army. Thank you. I did not play Lee at all. Exactly. Thank you. I did not play him at all. It's because I didn't like him in Tekken 7. I still don't like his ass in Tekken 7. Which is why I played Geese for like my whole Tekken 7 career. Was literally because I don't like Lee in this game. Once you jump from like all the other games Tag 2 to this shit and then play Tekken 7 Lee, you see what I'm talking about, bro. I did not like him in this game at all, dude. Like at all, at all. Which is why I play Geese, man. I literally only played Tekken 7 because Geese was in the game. And okay, let's go to Tag 1 now. He got low health. It's not much to say. He's just bad, bro. Low health, shitty combos. That's about it. So that's it for the Lee Chalan tier list. Y'all have any fucking questions about any fucking um 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 game? Because we could talk about Lee in any game. Like I got the details. What y'all want to know? Because this is like the first time y'all get to actually talk to me about different Tekken games of Lee Chalan and shit. We could even watch fucking match videos if you want. Because I got match videos, like I got like real match videos of all Tekken games. I can show y'all Tekken 5 matches of me, 6 Tag 2. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to know, man? Let me know. What y'all want to know about all this shit? Lee in Tag 2? He was more like a sis character, man. He was like fucking Captain Commando and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like his damage was low, but if you put him with the right partner, he does damage. But he needs the right partner to do damage. Like he doesn't do damage by himself. And oh yeah, running 3-4 was a launcher, but it was like an instant bound. What was the most broken move Lee had? Sidestep 2 into 1-2-4 just frame in Tekken 4 was the most broken shit he had ever. What tools from any Tekken game would you give Lee now in Tekken 7? Oh, that's a good ass question. I'll give him back his down 3 tracking. I'll give him back his down for 1 from Tekken 6. I'll take out the down 3 pickup. I'll take that shit out. He don't need that shit. That's just like I don't know why they give him that. 4-4-4. I will take out what it does and I'll give it back to stun. So like 4-4-4, I'll make it so it only gives him a counter hit combo. If he hits you with 4-4-4. 2-2-3, I'll give it the Oki that it had in Tekken 6. So if you hit somebody with 2-2-3 counter hit, you get Oki afterwards. I'll give him back his Silvertail from DR. So that you could do Silvertail crouching down 4-4. You could do that shit instantly in DR. You can't do that no more. You have to either go in a Hitman to do it instantly, or you have to be crouching already to do it. So I will do that. Also his Wasei 2-3. I will make it hard like it used to be. Season 4 of Tekken 7, the only reason why there's a lot of Elite players is because they made everything easier to do. Like while saying it's 2-3 and the 4-4-3, they made that shit easier so all the scrub Elite players could play him. So I'll reduce that shit and make it hard to do like it was in Tekken 6. Because the reason why I like Elite was because he was a hard character and not everybody could play him. But they made him easy enough to the point that most people could just pick up and play him. And I don't like that. So I will make while staying 2-3 and a 4-4-3. I'll make that shit hard. I'll make that shit hard to do again. So would you prefer the old back 3? Yeah, I would, because that shit was a mid that hit grounded. That was safe and went into Hitman. Why not? That shit would be great. Because up back 3 is ass. Up back 3 is trash. But like back 3, that'll be better. Because if somebody guesses right and they stand up straight, you won't get punished. And you could go into Hitman. So it's just a better option. It's just better. Yeah, they should take out the easy screws too. That them easy screw shit, that's for scrubs that can't play Lee, but only can play Lee because they made them easier to play. So I don't like that shit about Tekken 7. They kind of like scrubified his ass, so every scrub could play him. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make back four launch duckers, and then I'll make up 4-4. I'll make that shit 14 frames again. So if you do something that's stupid and minus 14, you get launched. He didn't have up back 3 in Tekken 5. He got up back 3 in Tekken 6. He got that shit in Tekken 6. He did up back 3. But up back 3 was only used after back 4 or back 3 on the wall. You sidestep left, do back 4 up back 3. And you got a guaranteed combo in Tekken 6. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel go Army. So they just that's why you see a lot of these try hard Lee players literally just started playing Lee in season 4 was because they didn't have the skill to play him before. Because they made everything easier to play. That's why you see there's a lot of new ones that be like, look at me, I'm such a good Lee player. I could play Lee in season 4. Of course you could play Lee in season 4. Who can't? Like he's easily the easiest, scrubbiest version of Lee by far. But it doesn't make him good though. When you actually think about it. When you actually think about it, it doesn't really make him great just because he's easier to play. Because like a lot of people have an opinion, like, oh, Tekken 7 Lee is the best Lee, but that's because they can't play him in no other Tekken games. So that's why they say that. They say it's the best version because he's easy enough for them to play him. They don't have the skill to play him in any of the other games that require way more thinking, way more neutral, way more smarts to play him in. But that's why I rank this one really low. So that's it for my Tekken my Lee Chalan tier list. I think I'm done with it. Anybody have any other questions so we could keep going? Because this is fun to do. This is actually more fun than playing the game. I think playing the game online is it's one of the most disgusting things that a streamer could do. To be real with you.